Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this shirt. It has collar and also a sleeve. Watch to the end, guys. So I started by marking my startup line. Then I took 2 inches for the button overlap. Okay, you can do 3 inches depending on the how wide you want it to be. Okay, so for me, I'm using 2 inches for it. For this, you can actually put your fabric on fold or open. Then I did for the neckline, I did 2.5 by 2.5. Okay. If you're on the big side, you do 3 inches by 3 inches. Then my shoulder is 8 inches. I came down by 1 inch for the shoulder slant and connected it to the neckline. And then I marked my neck line. Then I took 9 inches for my chest line, 16 inches for my waistline, 25 inches for my hip, and then 1 inch for folding. Okay. Then I connected the points together. That means the total length is 26 inches. On my chest line, I took the same 8 inches I took for my shoulder measurement and connected the points together. Then I marked the middle of it, which is 4 inches, and came in by half inch. On my chest line, I took my bust measurements, added my allowances. I took 2 inches allowances, okay? Both my bust measurement, my waist measurement, and my hip measurement. I added 2 inches extra. But you can do more than that, depending on how free you want the shirt to be, okay? So I connected the points together. On my waist, I didn't want it pointy, so I kind of come out by half inch on the waist. Okay, so the waist will not be that sharp. For the armhole, I had to connect the armhole. Okay, see how beautiful it is. And then I want the side to have a curve. Okay, so I got the half of the hem. Okay, I didn't add the allowance when I was getting it, just from my hip measurement, half of it. I didn't include the allowance, and I got the center of it and connected it to the 2.5 inches I went up with. Okay, you see how beautiful it is. Then I cut this for the front. You cut following the lines, the armhole, the shoulder slants, and then the neckline. You see how I am cutting it? Perfect. That means this is for the front. You cut it into two. You see how you now fold it this way for the button, where the button and the buttonhole is going to sit. One side will be for the button and the other side will be for the buttonhole. Okay. The buttonhole I think is for the right side also. So for the back will be cut on fold. So I took my chest line, my waistline, and the hip and added 1 inch, just like I did for the front. Connected the points together. Okay, then I took my neckline 2.5. My shoulder is 8 inches. I did 2.5 by 1 inch for the back. Okay, remember the front is 2.5 by 2.5, but for the back is 2.5 by 1 inch. Then I still did my shoulder slants, which is 1 inch. I connected it to the shoulder, to the neckline. Then on my chest line, I put the same 8 inches for my shoulder and connected it. I took my bust measurement on my chest line, added 2 inches. The same thing for my waist measurement divided by 4 and added 2 inches. I did the same for my hip measurement divided by 4 by and then added 2 inches allowance. Okay, then I connected the points together. I went up by the same 2.5 I went up for the front. Okay, And for the waist, I also did the same thing I did for the front to avoid the waist being sharp. Okay, then I connected my armhole. Okay, this the back side I didn't come in by half inch. Okay, the back side I didn't come in by half inch on the armhole. So I did the same thing I did for the front, got the center of my hip measurement without the allowance. Okay, and then connected it to the 2.5 inches I went up with. It's very simple. Remember, the back is on fold unless you want joining to be at the back. You get, you can cut it, like you can cut it on fold and then open it and join it back for that line to be there if that's what you want. But if you don't want it to have any joining, you cut it on fold. You see, that's how the back is. So the color of this dress is just one single color. Okay, you just, after joining, you measure round of the round neck and use it and cut the collar. It's very simple, and then join it. Thank you for watching.